Distinguished speakers, fellow Africans, good morning, and welcome to the second day of the Oxford Africa Conference. I trust you found yesterday inspiring and fun, and that you are, energized for what day two has in store. It's Africa Day today. Happy Africa Day! Happy Africa Day! So today, as we mark Africa Day, we also mark 66 years since the Oxford University Africa Society was founded. So a big round of applause for that. So we celebrate our unity, diversity, and shared vision for a prosperous Africa. The theme for this year, which is Charting Africa's Path Forward, speaks to the heart of our collective ambition to harness Africa's immense potential for growth and development. It is a call to action, a reminder of the work that lies ahead, and an affirmation of our unwavering belief in Africa's future. It is clear that Africa is at a critical stage in its development trajectory. The continent stands on the cusp of a remarkable transformation. With a population of over 1.3 billion people, we are the second most populous continent in the world. And with these demographics, we are uniquely positioned to drive significant economic growth. Over 70% of our population is the youth, and I think that has been overemphasized in this conversation. And this youthful population is our greatest asset. It's a demographic dividend that, if effectively harnessed, it can propel us into a new era of unimaginable prosperity. To realize this potential, we must intentionally and strategically invest in our youth. We must prioritize education, skills development, and employment opportunities that align with the demands of the global economy. Our young people must be equipped not just with knowledge, but with the critical thinking, creativity, and entrepreneurial spirit needed to innovate and lead. This is what we at the Africa Society, as well as the University of Oxford, do with the Innovation Seed Fund, which was what was happening yesterday. Equally important to this is the empowerment of women. I cannot overemphasize what President Ellen Sirleaf has already mentioned, but this is also very important because women empowerment leads to more robust and inclusive growth. We must ensure that women have equal access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, that our voices are amplified, they are heard, our rights are protected, and our contributions are valued. As we chart our path forward, we must also confront the significant challenges that threaten our progress. Political instability and conflicts that continue to disrupt the lives and impede development in many parts of Africa, like what we talked about yesterday in the Horn of Africa, is something that we need to address. Also, the vagaries of climate change exacerbate food insecurity, threatening livelihoods and displacing communities. Agenda 2063, which is the African Union's blueprint for transforming Africa, provides a roadmap for addressing these challenges. Its 7 aspirations that encapsulates a collective vision for a prosperous Africa. It's based on inclusive growth and sustainable development, an integrated continent, politically united, and based on the ideals of Pan-Africanism and an Africa of good governance, democracy, and respect for human rights. Central to achieving the Agenda 2063 is the African Continental Free Trade Area, which Right Honorable Raila Odinga mentioned yesterday in his speech. This is a groundbreaking initiative which has the potential to significantly boost economic growth, reduce poverty, and improve living standards across the continent. It is projected that by 2030, the African Intercontinental Free Trade Area could increase inter-African trade by over 50% and lift 30 million people out of extreme poverty. Another crucial aspect is the urgent need for free movement of Africans across the African continent. This is also a topic that has been overemphasized, and even in the past week during the Africa CEO Forum, we saw the richest man in Africa saying that he needed 35 visas to just move around the continent. So this is something that we also must work towards. We must dismantle these barriers and work towards a visa-free Africa where people can move, work, and live freely. Ladies and gentlemen, the path forward is clear, but it is fraught with challenges. To overcome this, we must unite in our efforts and remain steadfast in our commitment to the shared vision. To our leaders and governments, I urge you to act with urgency and decisiveness. The future of Africa depends on the actions that we take today. Let us seize this moment and chart a path forward that builds a brighter, more prosperous Africa where ingenuity is encouraged, innovation is supported, public service is valued, accountability for the custodianship of public resources is prioritized, and crucially, prosperity is shared. As we commemorate Africa Day, let us reaffirm our commitment to a united, prosperous, and inclusive Africa. Our journey may be long, the road ahead may be challenging, but together we can build the Africa we envision. We cannot let this moment pass. Thank you.